Indonesia today is the largest Muslim country. They came here not for business or anything, to propagate Islam. So that is the net result. So whatever you do in your life, from now till last day, last moment of your breath, whatever you will do, whatever you plan, whatever you think, whatever you can accomplish. See, dealing with Allah is so easy. You may not accomplish many things in your life, but you have good intention. Allah will reward you. So all these things are open for all of us. Why should I settle here when Allah gave me the option to earn so much reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? I should qualify for Jannatul Firdaus. We did so good to the Muslim, so good to the values of Islam, and you qualify for all these higher rewards. We all should shoot for that. So there are many ways you can approach dawah. Easy and difficult. Easy means email. Sunday send you email, you don't delete that email, you send him something better. So he can benefit. Anything. Jail. I supply Quran in the jail, there are Muslims in the jail. I send them books, I prayer rugs, they pray. They even have Zuma prayer now, they have halal food. So many activities are in the jail. Hospital. If you go to the emergency hospital room, people are panicking, waiting and nervous. Put a Quran over there. People will read it. It happens. At the airport, there are masjids, even church, university, newspaper. As I mentioned, the newspaper is a good option. It is circulated. So many people read. They have time to read. So put something good information about your activities. Reporter, politicians, invite them. News media, invite them that we are building a masjid. We have so much activities. We have so many nations from around the world. They are coming here. We are integrated. We are working together to benefit in our society. All these things are positive things to do. Politicians, media, TV, radio. So these are different areas you can reach out as much as you want. There is no limit. Most of us are limited to only, okay, I'm a good Muslim, I only pray 5 times. That's the only thing you can understand. The world is wasi, the world is wide. You can do so many things. Why should you settle for something less? It is said that when the people will go to paradise, they will not feel sorry for anything. Allah gives you so much. They will be overwhelmed with the rewards. But some people will feel sorry. You know what they will feel sorry for? That I wish I could spend that time which I spend in the world without any activity. I would do something, I could have gotten better paradise today. It will not help, but they will feel sorry for that moment, not anything else. So these are the activities we have, and try to leave your legacy as much as possible. NASA has a mission. They say that failure is not an option. They don't want to fail. Failure, they don't accept failure. That's it. If you can dream, we can make it happen. That's why they are always ahead of technology. People don't know. I worked over there, and in 30, 40 years back, they have internet, they have fax machine. I use fax machine. There was no fax machine on the earth. Now fax machine is obsolete. There are so many things they are developing for the benefit of mankind. So they are ahead of technology, ahead of cell phone, ahead of so many things, internet, what we call, so many things are in there to benefit mankind. There are medicines which are being produced in the outer space, which has a cure for the people on the earth. So those are many areas they are working to benefit mankind. So we should look for the vision, so we can do better to serve the community. So we have, these are contact number. This is a what we call RQ code for Quran. We supply this Quran to Pentagon and many places, and so on. Let's see. Okay, so we have, let's see if I can, let's see, messed up. So there are certain things. One of the example is Prophet ﷺ says, nothing will be heavier on the scale than good manners. Good manners is a very powerful action. Like, so I suppose somebody is praying Salah, Zikr, Quran, studies, Hadith, all these things he's doing. He's getting rewards for each of the actions. Another person, he's not doing any of this thing, but he has good manners. The second person will outweigh the first person. That's what Prophet ﷺ said, narrated by Abdul. Good manners will outweigh all other activities. So instead of having little good deeds, I'm saying you don't, you do, but good manners also important. Think about the Muslims around the world. If we all have good manners, we'll have no fighting, no trouble around the world. So this is good manners. And there are many things we can do in our life. We can be the neighbor of the Prophet and live in the heaven forever. Next door, Prophet ﷺ showed by his fingers, no gaps. So these are some of the things you can do to enhance your reward level. For the worldly things, I had a friend in New Jersey. He moved to Los Angeles. You know why? I said, why are you going there? Because I got 5% raise. So for 5% people are going from one coast to the other coast. So how about all the millions of times more reward you can qualify yourself to get? Why should you miss this opportunity? Why should you miss anything less than that? So that should be our focus. Like we are hungry for the worldly activities. So similarly, we should have a plan so that we can do our activities as much as possible to make us successful in the life. Inshallah, we'll do that. Jazakallah khair. Any questions? Okay, there are some training program I mentioned. You can be a presenter. We'll share with you the files and train you. Comparative religion I present to churches, universities, open forum, different religion for an hour. Teamwork, how to build a team so they can do much more. Like you want a good team, right? You want a good cricket team, good soccer team, right? Is it not? We are a fan of that. How about making a good team where you work? Or your masjid team? All team can be good. It takes 2 hours. Time compressor, how can you compress your time? Everybody has the same time, is it not? But you can compress your time as much as possible. Your 1 hour can be my 15 minutes. I don't have to work 1 hour. I work smart so I can accomplish the same action, same goals, same deeds in less time. And save that time. Think about Prophet ﷺ. He only lived 23 years, but from the age of 40 to 63. He accomplished so much. So there is always room for improvement. Always room for improvement. Whatever you do, there is always a better master. So that is always there. You should not settle. There is always room for improvement. Time compressor. How to live a long life. We can train. Effective communication. It takes 3 hours. How to be a good speaker. It makes sense. It is an art. We need to train ourselves. You cannot be a good speaker just like that. You have to train. If somebody wants to be a muscle builder, he has to train. He has to be weightlift. Then he will gradually develop. So if you want to be a good speaker, you need to have effective communication. You can communicate better. And there are many techniques, Dawa workshop, micro trade. All these things are available for training purposes. If you can organize, we can through Zoom, through many ways, but we can improve our life and do much more than ever. Jazakallah khair. Any questions, inshallah? Right now it is 7:10, right? 7:30? What time is Salah?
Yes. 8.
Okay. Any questions? You can find the tardigrade. We have no kids here, but you can find in front of your house, backyard. You can collect them. You can see them moving. There are YouTubes on it to show them that how tough it is. Such a small creature, how it can survive 6,000 grave. We human cannot even take 6. Yes.
Should I ask one question?
Okay, sure.
Allah created that creature, like a tardigrade, right? What is the purpose of it? Like, what human being can benefit from that, or what it can benefit to, let's say, nature or whatever?
That's a good question. First of all, it has a purpose we do not know yet. That's why it is coming in the front burner. Because these days people want to live longer, people want to live healthy. So they are doing many things. They are taking vitamin, they are taking all kinds of medicine, right? Is it not what people are doing? So the tardigrade is a good option. What does it have? We do not know actually. There is a research ongoing that what can human gain from tardigrade? What does it have to survive in high radiation, good example? it has, so it can live without food. We become hungry, our stomach is boiling, you need to eat right away, right? Is it not? You cannot even wait for that. So what does it have to benefit mankind? That is the open forum, open way. We do not know yet, but Allah created tardigrades. That is there, you can physically see it. You can collect them. But all the good things are happening inside tardigrade. Can we benefit how, which way, it is yet to be determined. Any other question? Yes.
Sir, when you were working in the NASA, do you get the Quran verses comparing to research? For example, any Quran verses related to the science, checking the Quran verses and research like that?
Yeah, I have a presentation actually. I presented last time Quran and science. It has so many references, so many fields are there. Scientists discover from astronomy, from biology, geology, geography, every field. There are over 1,000 verses in the Quran out of 6,000 verses. Many things has to do with science. Modern day science people are using Quranic verses. There are many scientists, they say that Quran is so advanced, there are many things in the Quran yet to be discovered. We don't even know, we don't have the answer, because those things has not been discovered yet. It is not just Nuh al-Salam's story or Musa al-Salam's mistake or something, it's more than that. So we need to, why it is that the non-Muslim find out so many things from the Quran and we Muslims have decided. Why it is? It's an open question to all of us, I'm asking. That we should be the front runner. This is our Quran. See, Galileo in 1603, today is 2023, right? 2022. 22 already? Okay. So, Galileo in 1603, how many years back? Close to 400 years, right? He first discovered telescope. And he pointed his telescope into the sky and he saw first time that the earth is going around the sun. Earth is moving around the sun. He saw it physically, he cannot deny it. And he published articles, he showed to everybody, look, this is happening. The earth is moving around the sun. The Christianity believe that no, sun goes around the earth. So they shut him off. They said, no, you are wrong. You shut down your telescope. You shut down your voice. And you are retired. And we don't want to see you. And he died in jail. From that day, Christianity, if you go to the church, they do not compare Bible with Quran, with science. Because they have nothing to compare. It's completely contradictory. They believe that the sun is going around the earth. From that day. So it is ongoing, and there is a contradiction. But Quran has a lot of things about science. We want to compare because the Quran defends those activities. So we should read more Quran, research more Quran, so we can understand better about the science. Any other question?
This tiny insect, this insect is a good example for our resurrection. Human resurrection,
Yes.
So people, they say, how come it can happen, So this animal, this tiny insect, can live such a long time and without food, and it dies and again, it lives lifeless and again it life. So that makes a sense of our resurrection.
Mashallah, is a very good point.
Yeah. So
you can see this gives us a good lesson.
Good lesson.
That we depend on food. Allah says, okay, I'm going to create something without food. You will be dead, but Allah gave an example that I can also bring that thing back to life, like we'll have all of us in the day of judgment. So these are examples, like the brother was asking, why Allah created, right?
Yes.
There is a good answer. Allah kept an examples to show that He can make you dead and He can make you alive, which will happen in the day of judgment.
Yes. Such a tiny insect.
Even tiny insect. And we being the best of the creations, cannot do that. Any other question?
Doctor, one
So
more
can we
question.
eat tenant village? Can we eat it?
You are already eating that thing. Because you don't know where you are collecting your food. It can be anywhere from the bark of the tree and vegetables. You collect your vegetables, and it probably has that insect. But it is going through your system, so we don't know. It has no harm or anything. But research is ongoing to understand its purpose. Any other question? If not, I want you to take the challenge. We live in Japan, right? Master is a beautiful country. People are so honest. You know, they do everything so correctly. Somebody said to me that in Japan, everybody, they are 99% Muslim. Only 1% they don't believe in Allah. But other than that, they follow everything. They follow all the rules. I know, even hard people. They are so good, cleaning everything, so beautiful. So I want to. We live here, right? We will be living here with your family and children. I want to take charge of Islam and spread it. These are such good people. Why they should be deprived from Islam? It's our job to convey the message. Prophet says we convey even if it is a single verse. So this is our job to convey. You know, they have those qualities we don't even have, right? Is it not? So we share the values with them so that they can be good Muslims and go to the paradise. So this should be our mission. Wherever you meet, we have some Quran, literature, flyer, information, like the tardigrade. Probably you did never heard in your life, right? But you see how Allah created those things. So use those information to educate public about Allah. They do not know. That is our job. Jazakallah khair.
Final question.
Yes.
Doctor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says for Waqia, I swear by the setting of the stars. It's a specific position for the stars or moving. So I want to know, Doctor.
Yeah, there are many verses like that. I have a presentation like the Quran Science, mentioned maybe next time. But there are many differences about the stars, universe, you know, how Allah created, what is the size of the earth, why it is not round, how Allah makes day into night, night into days. Those things are there in the Quran. Even Surah Yasin has many of them. So those things are there to educate, to understand about Allah's universe, to understand better that He created all these things from nothing. And as a Muslim, we should know about this. Jazakallah khair. Yes, brother.
My question about the star.
Stable.
About what?
Star.
Start, okay?
Yeah. About day before yesterday, maybe in Japan here, everybody saw it. You know, most of the time since we are kids, we used to see sometimes the moon jam with sun. But day before yesterday, the one in jam, I was thinking the same thing, the moon jam with the star. But my wife said, this one is not the moon. This one is star with the jam the moon. So I want to know there is something like that. Then she told me that one used to happen about 400 years. It happened once.
Yeah, it's possible. There are many things happening. Even now, the shape of the moon is different, and also the color is different. It looks like more reddish. We never had before. There are things are changing. We do not know, but it is all under the control of Allah Subhanahu. That's the main thing. We should all focus ourselves towards Allah Subhanahu. He created everything from nothing, right? Kun fayakun. And our job is to do good deeds so we can quickly go to the paradise, and best paradise, Jannatul Firdaus. Is it not? Because you cannot be sorry over there that I got a small Jannat, I could have gotten bigger one. It's too late. You have to do whatever you want to do it right now here on the earth. So we can all qualify and go to the best paradise. Jazakallah khair.
Sheikh, what he wants to know is, he said, in one verse of Surah Waqia maybe, he said that, what do you say?
Allah swear setting of the stars, position.
Yeah.
Like Allah swearing setting of the
For example, moon is moving, our earth is moving, and our other planet also is moving. He said, is star is moving also, or stay in the same
Stable.
place?
That's a good question. First of all, all the stars, we showed you solar system, right? Everything is moving around the sun. So everything in the universe, that's what I understand. Everything in the universe has two motions, like Earth. One is around on its own axis and around something else. So stars also have some boundary to go around. It may not be as big as other places, but it has this circle of control. Everything has a control of circle. Everything is moving because Allah says in the Quran also, Ad-Dariya, that continuously the earth is, the universe is continuously expanding and moving. It is constantly expanding and moving. Particular word is called musiun. What that means that everything is moving and expanding. They are getting away from each other further and further. Even science even calculate that the Europe is moving. I think every 10 years, 2.5 millimeter or something. Something is moving. Like if you see the shape of Africa and Europe, they used to be closer to each other. Long time. That's what the prediction. Now they far apart. Now we have Atlantic Ocean, right in the middle. So those things are continuously moving and expanding. So stars, they have certain boundary. There are millions and billions of them, right? Okay. So they have certain boundaries. They follow the track, yet to be discovered. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is stagnant. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is that permanently in one place. Even sun is moving. Even sun, where all the stars are moving, it is also rotating on its own axis every 25 days. And also the sun has motions. Maybe around the center point, but it has its motion. Like Earth is going around 365 days a year, right? Around the Earth, around the sun, and also 24 hours around on its own axis. Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, it's time for class.
Yeah.
So inshallah, keep in touch. We have contact number. I gave you the contact number. You can share with us, connect with us. Information I gave it to our Sheikh and translate into Japanese language and share with others.
We have little more time. If you don't mind, can you give us some about 10-15 minutes even, how to, according to your experience. So the country like Japan, it's very difficult, Japanese people, because they don't have religion. So also they don't like to hear any religion. So that is their nature. When we say religion, they are scared. So there is because very difficult to approach them. First of all, we do our best, but still sometimes we fed up because of their nature. So if possible, so if you can give us some advice. So because we have little more time, so if you can switch to some other. So how to a country like Japan, this nature, this type of people, if there are any way we can have sort of giving dawah.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. So there are many ways, like in USA we have jail dawah. We supply Quran to the jail. There are Muslims, non-Muslim, because in the jail they are long-term criminals, 10 years, 15 years, they will be there. They did hardcore criminals. So they want to study everything, every religion, also Islam. So I get letters say that I am not a Muslim, but I heard that you supply some books. I want to know about God, like you have done. That's a good thing. Good attitude. At least he realizes.
Yes.
Okay, so we supply them. Books, follow up, and they write me back. Muslims want better books, like how to pray, how to fast, how to do more research reading Quran. So I have what you call like classes. Whoever needs what, I respond to them accordingly. Every month I get letters. Everybody wants whatever they need. I have those books I supply. Similarly, we have street dawah. We display books, display Quran, and information, flyers. People read it. People never heard about Islam. they heard about bad things about Islam.
Yes.
So we tried to clarify. Some even become Muslim on this spot.
Yes.
He said, I have no religion. I don't mind to be a Muslim. So their attitude is open. They probably were born in Christianity or any other religion, but now they don't practice it. When they hear that we have accounting, we have a day of judgment, we have to give account, and they take it seriously. Why not me? I am accountable also. And that's why 4 out of 5 converts in America, 80% of the converts in America are women.
Women, yes.
Because they found the beauty of Islam. It is so protective. It is so much control. Allah gave them the rights. It's so valuable. No other religion has those rights. So they said, sure, it is a better bargain. They see that way. As a Muslim, we don't even know. But they say that women are so much protective. It takes 4 witnesses to convict a woman. And she has anything she owns, she will own for her whole life. Is it not?
Yes.
Before marriage, after marriage. Even she is divorced. Everything she got gift during marriage, she keeps it. Nothing will be taken away from her. So much protection. Like go to Judaism, the girl before her marriage, everything is owned by the father. After marriage, everything is owned by the husband. She never owns anything. So it is when you compare two religion, it is so much, assured, guaranteed that your rights protected. You have so much value. Islam says that the paradise is under the feet of your mother. It's so much impact to the people. Say, my goodness, mother is so valuable. Prophet ﷺ says that one day he said that if you look at your parents, you get the reward of one accepted Hajj. Right? So one Sahabi, he went home and he started looking again and again to the parents. He said, what happened to you? Why are you looking so strange? He said, I heard about this from the Prophet. As many times as you do. As many times. If you look 100 times every day, you get the reward of 100 times of Hajj. How difficult it is to go to Hajj. You take 2 to 3 weeks, so much money, so much pushing, dashing, and all kinds of discomfort happens to go to Hajj. Those who have gone, they understand. So difficult. But even after doing all this hard work, you do not know whether your Hajj will be accepted or not. But looking at the parents, you will be given one accepted Hajj. It's already been accepted. There is no doubt about it. There is no other issues at all. It is already been approved, already been accepted by Allah to give you that reward of that Hajj. It's so valuable. We can do that every day. So these are the values Islam provides for family, for parents, and so many ways. Your neighbors, like if your neighbor is hungry, your good deeds are not accepted. No good deeds accepted if your neighbor is hungry. So these are guaranteed benefits in a society, whether it is in here or anywhere, about human values, about sharing, caring, all these things. Islam provides so much that it is unconceivable not to think about accepting Islam. It guarantees so many things, so many rights, so many ways. It guarantees so many things. Some religion doesn't even talk about it. Like good example, Buddhism do not talk about God because there is no God. They don't believe in any God. They just say, just be a good person, that's all. But that is not enough. Everything has a mission. You came in this world for a mission. You cannot just come here and do whatever you want and there is no accounting. We don't. If somebody violates, park in the wrong place, within a minute you get a ticket, right? Is it not police so punctual here? We don't have that much over there. But what I'm saying is, violation is violation. You are accountable. Allah says you are the best of the creation. So you better do everything right. You don't want to be targeted, fine, but be a good person. And it will help you to go to better paradise very soon. We are accountable. We have to give account for everything. People will not recognize each other. In the day of judgment, some people will go to their parents. That okay, I need just one more reward.
Yes.
I have 49.9%. I need 50.1%.